Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this is a great start. Uh, hello, people, and welcome to the first technical test for streaming sessions of Cerulean Springs, the upcoming tabletop RPG based on a cyberfantasy setting. The book it's based from is Tiogair. I'm Jerry. I will be your GM for the night. And these are my lovely players. Shall we start with you, Tom Distra? Right. Indy. Tell us a bit about yourself. Give me a second. I think we are having a bit of a problem with audio. I'm going to try and fix it. Okay, give me just a moment. So, voice and video. Up volume. Is it better now? Okay, good, perfect. Give me a second so I don't get deafened myself. Right, you. Okay. Does it work now? Oh shit. Right. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm a moron. I am so incredibly sorry. As I was testing OBS, I muted the output audio. We're so professional, you guys.
It's going to get only better from now on.
There's a reason this is a test. Right, give me a second.
What exactly does it mean that you muted the output? Does that mean they can't hear us?
Yeah, they couldn't hear you. Now they can. Because I'm an absolute idiot. Right. Let's start.
All of us are muted.
Jerry, you're a sweetheart.
You're not muted anymore.
Well, not anymore, but so there's a somewhere on Twitch there's a stream where when I was my first attempt at DMing before the party before that party kind of just dissolved, one of my players was streaming, and he got they got all of our audio except for one person, and I'm not entirely sure who it was that they didn't get, but now it just sounds like two of us are having a conversation with someone who isn't there. Because like we'll say something and there'll be a pause and then one of us will laugh and respond to it. And there's just nothing in between that.
I see. Anyways, is the audio okay now? Can you all hear it?
Yes.
Yay! Good. Let's go back from the top. Don Distra, can you please introduce your character to us again?
So hi, I'm Don. I will be playing Ikini, and Ikini is a human as well as a walking science experiment. The most recognizable feature is her giant mess of a robotic arm. And she also has a little bit of a memory/disconnection problem that I'm sure you will get to see once she's in action.
All right. Indy.
Indy is a programmer that creates app that nobody asked for. He was burning through his money quite quickly, so he got his ass kicked to do some real work. And here he is with his French, using to slap people and creatures alike.
It's his big dick stick.
I mean, the wrench is, I don't know, a meter, maybe a little bit more long. So it's pretty hefty, large one. So you don't really want to get a head shot with it, I guess.
It's
Head
a
bash,
mighty metal
or...
rod of striking.
Yeah, exactly.
Mode.
How?
How?
I'm basically the baby of the party. I'm Maud. My character is also the baby of the party. He's Kalida. And she's basically just this freaking sorry for my French. Little 19-year-old, 4-foot tall, blue hair bean with these really how do I explain this? Patchwork clothes, because she made them and she could do better. She could do better. She doesn't. No one knows why. She got famous, she got her cash, and now she's here, adventuring, and she's loving every minute of it.
Good. Stardust.
Hello, my name is Asher, and I will be playing Mira Bowman. Probably the only normal person on the team.
That's a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Ooh. You think any of us are normal? Honey, you're ours.
So Mira is 5'7" or 170 centimeters. She's a bit on the starter side. She has auburn hair with gray eyes. She's about 23. She is a hacker who originally came from, I believe it was the Lifecraft company, where she specialized in working tech support for medical implants, and eventually lost that job due to corporate downsizing. So, in an attempt to get money for rent and food and all the other life necessities, she has gone to become an adventurer.
And she did quite a lot of that, didn't she?
Oh yeah.
As you see in the scroller, Mira and Garian were on Mars before getting back to Earth as part of a little test campaign we were doing, and now we're here all together. Speaking of,
also to put a note on that, we ended up on Mars because we were following a lead for a murder conspiracy.
Yeah,
this game gets wild, y'all.
Yeah, that is a very good point, Apocaps. Anyways, back to us. As you do remember, last time we ended out with you lot starting to investigate on the murder that you found in the middle of the forest. Murder of a certain... Give me a second, because...
I think it was Julian something?
Julian Grace.
Yes.
You found her dead near some ruins with a bullet wound to the head. Her body completely mangled due to the wild animals, and a wedding ring with the etching scratched clean off on the inside, making you not know who that ring was dedicated from. You went back to the stock farm, and you managed to befriend Nina Fulgrim, the security head of the stock farms.
Sure did.
And you had a bit of an interesting encounter with a certain M. Raystar. in the mess hall as you were trying to clean up, and as Cal was doing diplomatic encounters for the rest of the group.
In a sense.
And Mira, you did manage to finally decipher the mails that you found from the body of Julian. And you found a new name.
Okay.
A certain
I did.
Andre.
Oh, that's right.
Now it's the day after. You've all refreshed. Ikani, the new addition to the group, asked you to bring her back to the clearing where you found the body. And you secure the passage via Nina Fulgrim to get there a bit quicker with a couple of quads. So, do you want to do anything to prepare for the trip?
I'm sleeping.
Oh, yeah, still sleeping.
Hold on.
I would like to convince whoever is driving my quad that I'm capable of driving it.
Okay.
Okay, so we have something a bit unresolved. I don't think that we could do retrospectively. Something I forgot was that Mira took a grievous wound.
Oh, yes, you did. That's right. You still have a bit of a malus on your arm, right?
Yeah, something. I think the grievous wound you gave was chilled because we were dealing with some ice monster.
Oh,
I can't remember if it was the ice ranger or the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true that.
I'm down to fortitude dice because of that. I'd like to. Can I do something?
I will say, you're working on your muse mainly if you go up to the medical ward along where Gorian is being treated. I will say in a night. Let me just do a little roll to check.
What's your integrity and fortitude?
My integrity and fortitude is Mira's is her younger sister.
Couldn't you have spent some time with her via your muse? A call, challenge her to a game, something like that.
Oh, absolutely.
You done
I suppose so, yes.
Right. Before going to bed, basically you go to the medical ward, you explain your symptoms to them, and they take you in, put you in a bed, put some warm blankets, and basically help you process through this unnatural chill that you had in your body. You can recover your grievous wound.
Sweet.
And
How many? Because it says mine is marked down as a 3.
oh,
So,
that
do I
was
just get rid of it?
that was the old system. Now we're going with the maluses. So yes, just get rid of that.
Okay. Right.
So are you going to call your sister?
Yep.
Okay. What time are you going to call her? Are you going to call her the night before? Are you going to call her the morning after?
Morning after, because if you remember, she's a teenager, so she's going. And I'm not sure what day of the week it is or what month it is. So my main thought is, I'm not going to call her late at night because she's going to need sleep.
Well, yes, absolutely. You hear the call ring a couple of times when you hear a bit of a fumbling, and the connection is open. Hey, Mira says, how are you doing?
I'm so far so good. Still working on the job hunt and doing odd jobs. Just kind of wanted to check in, touch base, see how you guys are, see how you're doing.
Oh, nice and good, thank you. Dad is starting to go again on about implants. His periods about it.
Mm-hmm.
So annoying. At this rate, I'm never gonna get my muse.
I didn't get mine until after I moved out, so you're not missing much. You're not missing much without having it at the moment. It'll definitely help when you move out and get a job, but you can survive without it and for school.
I know, we all have to. I mean, these glasses are so uncomfortable. I hate them. It's just so finicky. Blah. So, how's your job
How about
hunting
this?
going? Yes?
The job is going good. I've picked up a few more jobs, a bit out of my area of expertise, but nothing I haven't been able to not handle. She's gonna try really hard not to look down at, I think it was the left hand,
Yes!
where the frostbite scar is from her trip to Mars. And she's just gonna be just look forward, not at any part of her body. Just
it can
don't
be,
give any indication she's injured.
It can be just an audio call. Don't worry,
Okay.
so you don't need to hide anything. Like, staring at this white ceiling full of medical personnel coming and going might be still a bit suspicious, as you can imagine. Actually, as long as you're safe. You told me that you went away for a while?
Oh yeah, I was just not just, but yeah, I made a business trip to Mars to follow up on some jobs.
You were on Mars? Really?
Yes, I called you and showed you.
I know, but I still can't believe that you were on Mars. You need to take me sometime.
I'd love to. Maybe sometime in the future, I'll even move out there and take you with me.
Oh, that would be amazing. Anyway, I think Mom is calling. Breakfast is ready.
Okay. I'll
Call-
see you soon.
Right, Miss Son, yes?
Yes, I will come visit. As much as I hate the visits, I'll do it for you.
I know, but I miss you. And I have to tell you about
I miss you
Justin.
too. About who?
Bye! And she kind of closes the call. And
Well then.
with that,
I feel like Mira's actually in because Gareen's getting treated in the same place, so Mira kind of got a bed as close to Gareen as possible, and she's just gonna turn to Gareen and go, I think my sister has a boyfriend.
Interesting. Now, what would you like to do about it?
Well, I'd like to meet him first. And then I'll decide whether or not if I need to get a bat or not.
If you give me a name, I can see if he's in the contact list at Scarlet's.
I got a first name, and he's probably a teenager, so probably not. My sister's 15.
Then, in your case, I hope he's not. But if he is, give me a call.
Hey.
I'll be more than happy to pay him a visit on your behalf.
Oh no, not a visit on my behalf, a visit with me.
I'll hold him down for you.
Sounds good.
Right. Canada, Indy, and Ikani. Ka, you managed to finish your net. What?
Eh?
Ka! You managed to
Yeah?
finish your net.
Yay.
And as Mira is getting treated, what are you three doing?
I would like to challenge Galita to a game.
Oh, okay.
A VR game.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yes. Let's please.
Well, I usually play Pong because I don't have anybody to play with. Do you
I
want to
bet.
play Pong with me?
Yes.
Okay, let's set up between these trees.
Okay, you go outside inside the fence in the public area where there's a bit of a park for kids, things like that, and you set up. Now, I will say I need you all to roll me either athletics or acrobatics 3 times, and it's gonna be a contested roll.
Athletics.
Uh, a little
Athletics
explanation
or
for
acrobatics?
a little explanation for the people watching. This is how the roll system works. Every character has a dice tied to one of their statistics. For example, they can have a coordination of 12, or an intelligence of 10, and so on. A normal roll in this system is 1d10 plus 1d statistic plus your skill modifier. So, for example, in Ikane's case, she has a 10 in her statistic and a +2.
Come on, Kalida, roll! I want to see if I win the first round.
No. You're not.
We are playing on a virtual grid with a rainbow ball that changes colors every time we hit it. And it makes silly
I
noises.
love it. Sing. Okay, so acrobatics or what?
Or athletics.
Acrobatics or athletic?
Mm-hmm.
Where the frickety dick is my athletic? Doesn't matter anymore because I found acrobatics. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh Lord, he coming. Oh Lord, he coming.
You rolled?
Very slowly, but he coming.
Okay.
Context. Context.
Come on, Kalida.
Shoosh. I come. Roar.
Still can see your
100
roll.
IQ moves. 100 IQ moves. He coming. He coming. Oh dear, we're rolling the same. You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
I have no clue what's going on.
We didn't see anything because it didn't load in.
Yeah. Oh,
There we go.
I hear
Okay.
a rolling.
Yes, I lost the first round. I have
Yeah.
now a sulking robot muse next to me.
Yeah, you're trying to keep up, but Cam, probably with her smaller frame, manages to get the ball going lower a bit better and just goes past you. Next round.
Again!
Oh, friend,
This time we're
still.
using a star instead of a ball. It's a
Is
bit
it
more
also
difficult.
rainbow? Is it also rainbow?
It is chrome, and it
Chrome.
needs a
Okay.
sparkle tail.
Power of the silver gaze.
Oh.
Damn it!
It was a no
Interesting.
contest. Probably it was because of a different shape, so it bounced a bit differently due to the physics engine.
Mm-hmm.
But Ka just smashed it past you.
I have a feeling you're used to stars. Okay, back to the rainbow ball, and this time we have a rubber grate, so it's more bouncy than normal. Come on!
Coming. I might be doing a little bit of PR, but you didn't hear that from me. If I'm distracted, I'm doing PR.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So close! It's a very heated exchange. The ball is going faster and faster, but with a last dip and the movement of a paddle.
I just slide out of frame and I miss it completely.
Yeah. Versus player 2 wins screen, and would that be augmented reality overlay kind of folds in on itself, and you're left back with your usual overlays and the environment around you. You can see a couple of people looking at you funny. Indy, what are you doing in the meantime?
I think they gave us some rooms around or something.
They gave you
Did
like
they?
a couple bunks to sleep.
Right, so I'd be there creating my thing,
Oh,
spending the time.
okay. Alright, so you keep working on that.
14.
Yeah, I will say you're almost done with it.
Yeah, I think one more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyway, I spend my time doing that because it takes a lot of time. So unless I'm summoned, I won't be going anywhere.
Yes, no, I
You know,
am.
some demonic ritual or something.
I'm going to probably rework a bit with crafting rules because they're a bit messy at the moment. So don't worry about it.
Aren't we all?
Right. So
And then I will launch a group call.
okay,
The quads are ready!
the quads indeed are. There are a couple of paws waiting for you outside, and
Let's go!
2 people ready to
We're
drive
all my
them.
ear hole.
I'm gonna bolt for the nearest quad nobody's sitting on and get behind the wheel.
As you sit behind the wheel, the Easter security member looks at you, goes, "Madam, what is it exactly that you're thinking about doing?"
We're taking the quads out.
Yes,
The
you
bad
are with drivers. This is Easter property. We received orders
Oh,
to
don't worry,
accompany
I'm
you.
not that fancy. I don't need a driver.
It's not up for discussion, madam. It's Miss Fulgrim's orders. We need to make sure these things come back in one piece. It's all company property. We won't be interfering with anything else, but you can try to persuade him if you want to drive.
Yes!
Okay. Roll me persuasion. A charm,
complete lack of
actually.
shame.
Charm. This is going to be
It
fun.
is.
I don't think we have a persuasion.
We don't. We have.
So we just follow behind you. Yeah, we can definitely roll you some persuasion, Jared. We could do that all day, every day, because we have that.
Ikini,
Yeah.
you just don't know how to interface with this NPC. Like, you
Bad
know
coding.
there should be a conversation loop to do that, but you
Where
just
are my
can't
voice
find
options?
Khalid is gonna come just because I was right behind her. I'm just gonna salvage this shit.
it. Well,
So
with that roll, if you want to salvage it, it's gonna be at a disadvantage.
Be very difficult.
all right. So we're gonna use that good old fast talking.
Okay, so we're gonna use a talent, aren't we?
Are you sure you
Yeah.
want to waste it on this?
Are we gonna have any other social situations?
We might
Exactly.
end up questioning somebody later today.
Yeah, so why would you need to confuse someone you're questioning?
Seduce.
I believe
I
that's
think we
filed under
found out.
charm.
Are you trying to
think we
seduce
found
the
I'm
the
good enough
guard?
at seducing already. So does the fast talking it work? God, how do I roll it?
You can use it if you want. It's a +4.
Sweet. So, like a +4 to charm?
Yeah,
Yeah, to your roll.
Or fricko. Yeah, buddy.
still
Ooh,
gonna
this
be at
is
a
gonna be
disadvantage, so keep that in mind.
okay. Yeah. Oh, we'll figure it out. Is it a plus a 1d4 or a +4?
+4.
+4.
Oh, geez, that's.
Okay. Roll again.
Yeah.
And we'll go with the lower of the two.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with Roll20, keep in mind that you can press the up arrow and press enter again to just roll your previous roll again.
Mhm.
or
Well,
or
then.
add KH to roll with advantage.
Okay. So, Kat, what are you going to tell this person to convince them that Igni is fit to drive it?
Do you see this living marvel of mechanical expertise? Does she not look like a professional with her shiny metal arm? If anything, she can drive a car. She can drive this company.
It
You
looks.
keep your vehicle yourself.
It looks at the arm and
You
goes.
can ride with us.
I mean, that prosthetic is definitely something.
Look at that. That's high tech. She made that. You can sit in the seat next to her. So if she does anything stupid, they can correct the wheel. Yeah? Yeah? Sound right?
Listen, as long as this thing comes back in one piece, okay?
You just made a big mistake.
Money.
So,
Please say it out loud.
are you
I
going?
didn't say it out loud.
Are you going to get ready to move to your inside the forest?
Can we get a quest tracker, please?
Mira,
Mhm.
you did save a position of a clearing, right?
Mhm.
I guess you can definitely put a little marker to follow.
We still have it from the first time we went out there because I was like, "Here's the clearing, find it."
Oh, okay, good.
Ikini wasn't part of that, remember?
Oh, but you're part of a group now. Like under
Okay.
the union, you are grouped up with a party. So if anything is shared with glass, you will receive it.
Then I would like to pull up my map with quest tracker, please.
Okay. Well, you pull up your map, and you see that the area is what would be about quite a bit away.
How many quads are there and how many people?
Two quads. You can fit 2 to 3 people on each, plus equipment.
So do I have to share my quad with somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Who's being my co-pilot?
I can, because I definitely know my way with maps and stuff. I'm very good with them. Very much.
Well, hop on
Yes.
then. Let's get going.
Yes.
Kalita let her drive.
Sure.
Doesn't want to get in the seat with her.
I asked who my co-pilot was. You did not answer.
Okay, so
Yeah, we're fine.
if I understand it correctly, the quads will be uh, Ikni and Inti on one, Ka and Mira on the other.
Mhm.
Alright. Ikni,
Yes.
as you're still in front of these guys, please give me a driving check.
I don't know if she can drive.
Oh God.
Boom into the gate.
We're gonna die.
I have a +1.
Should anyone else? Should either me or Kalita do one too?
Well, you do have a driving license, right, Mira?
Mhm.
You can
Right.
you can drive it at least on normal conditions if you go slowly enough.
I have described her on multiple occasions as driving a car. Yes, she has a license.
I had one, and then things went wrong.
They very much did, but
Oh no.
you still
Oh, no.
remember how to operate things, at least on the very easy terrain of a Stack Farm parking lot. You managed to ride around pretty decently, and they look at you go, right.
I mean, every racing game comes with a tutorial level, right?
Right, just make sure they come back. Miss Fulgrim will ever ask if they don't, please. Okay?
We're gonna die.
Mira, Mira from like looking hesitantly at the controls is going to give a thumbs up.
Okay. Okay. Seeing that Ikini looks confused. We're just gonna. Indy, you take the wheel. Ikini,
Wait.
passenger seat. Indy, take the
Yeah.
wheel from. Take the wheel from Ikini.
You're reaching
Yeah.
around me to take the wheel?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Scoot her out that seat. Scoot.
No!
No.
Yes.
I'm playing. You hold on. And I'm gonna speed up.
Okay.
Wait,
I don't think Indy would know how to drive a car.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So,
wait. Is Mira the only
We
one
need
with the
to get
confirmed
over there.
license?
Yes, I think yes.
no, Kalita can drive a motorcycle.
Well, it's a quad, it's pretty similar.
I have a license if you go far enough in time.
You had a license.
Okay.
I have
so
one, it's just not in my possession anymore.
Are they moving?
Yeah, you're moving. You are
Towards the tree.
going by at a decent pace. You exit the fence and you take the path going inside the forest. I will say, since you do know where you're going, I do suppose you can tell Ikani where you're heading.
Yeah.
Reaching the camping site wouldn't be too bad. It was mostly the last track that was really rough terrain.
Do I have to roll anything to navigate, or?
No, you have a marker. You know where you're going. It's all areas you've
Quest
seen
mark.
before.
You don't necessarily need to roll to navigate. You might need to roll to convince Ikini to listen to your navigation.
Looks like I'm rolling.
Ikani,
Yes!
since you were the one that started driving, I will suppose you're the one arriving first to the clearing. And
Well, most driving games are racing games, so I would like to get there first, yeah.
okay.
Don't roll a drive check, please.
No, I mean it's as long as
Out of
she's
10.
not as long as she's not doing anything silly, it's gonna be fine.
As long as she's not trying to hit the nitro block. she's fine.
Exactly.
As long as the other quads do not try to pass me by, we're all good.
As long as no one tells her where's the nitro block.
I don't think you have to worry about it because all you have to worry about is Mira, and she's trying very hard not to knock herself and Kalita off the thing by like hitting a bump. So she's a bit slower behind. She's a bit farther behind, just like watching the road.
You arrive at the clearing, and the scene is exactly as you remembered it. This is the first time you've seen this. As you approach this clearing, you can see first faint little streaks and then thicker and thicker red lines, and you feel something burning on you. Your tattoo is reacting to this anomaly.
Okay, so quick explanation. Ikeni has on the right side of her stomach a nanite tattoo that basically lights up when in the presence of ether or essence. And it is
What?
pretty responsive right now.
Oh, very much so. Actually,
So she's our ether Geiger counter.
Yes.
Ikeni, I will need you to roll me a focus check.
Focus on driving. Don't hit the tree.
Again, an explanation for the people in the call in the chat right now. Mental statistics are rolled a bit differently. They're rolled via d6s, and you have 3 statistics: focus, drive, and fortitude. And you roll a number of dice equal to your score. Sixes are a success is given by the number that I told you before. For example, this was a 5+ success, so every dice with 5 or plus is gonna be a success. And 1 will cancel a success. And Ikeni, you feel these.
And a 6 counts as 2 successes.
No, it doesn't. It's just a success.
Wait, so a 6 doesn't count as 2 successes anymore?
I don't think it did. Did it?
I think
Yeah,
it did.
you had like the critical success you said would count as 2,
Oh,
and the critical failure would cancel 1 out.
I have a very bad memory, so I might have forgotten that. I'm sorry. I'll need to revisit the rules and see if that was the case. Anyways, Ikeni,
Yes.
you feel this burning sensation on your stomach as
It's adrenaline because I'm gonna win!
as your tattoo glows, and you can see it even through your clothes with this bright glow. And as you win the race, the area you see is a kill field. There's blood, desiccated blood, and corpses all across it. Of various animals, mostly these ice blue spiny creatures and these mantis-like insects the size of a medium dog.
Seems like I missed a raid. Is there any loot left?
There wasn't any to begin with.
Nani?
I guess you didn't look hard enough then.
Feel free to poke around.
I want to go poke around and look for the essence scores.
Essence? You're looking for what?
You said that one of the creatures had an ice essence to them.
Oh,
I want to see if I can find it.
Okay.
An extract.
I will need you to roll me either a medicine or a survival check.
What was the first one?
Medicine or survival?
Oh, I already know what I'm rolling then.
You jump off your quad and you get close to one of the ice rakes that you.
I don't fully stop. I just jump off when it's still rolling and go.
If you do that, I will.
I hit the brakes.
Okay.
He's been waiting for me to fuck up this entire drive.
You get close to this creature and you manage to dissect it pretty professionally, actually. You all looking at it, you can see that the way she is cutting and opening this thing open is quite impressive, really. She definitely seems to
I'm
know
not
what
gonna
she's
say
doing.
anything.
I just
I'm
go
not
out.
gonna say
Oh, we already had breakfast.
You did, yes. Do you
She
feel?
knows how to handle meat.
I just call that out to her.
Can you repeat that? My connection went terrible there for a second.
But we already had breakfast.
I don't
Alright.
think you want to eat this unless you like being a living popsicle.
Ooh.
And Ikeni,
Although I guess, do you have special stats?
What?
Maybe you could eat it for breakfast. I don't know what your skill tree is yet. And she's just gonna go back to work.
Ikeni, as you dissect this thing, you finally manage to pull out a now completely dead and dull organ with this faint blue glow on it. What hand are you going to pull it out with?
The one that doesn't feel anything.
That's a very good response, because as you pull it out, you can see on your metal hand, you can see this sheen of ice crawling up the mechanism.
I want to hold it like in the area of my tattoo to see if the light up effect kind of matches.
You really can't tell, because whatever is making your tattoo go off at the moment is interfering way too much with this thing. Like, you know,
Okay.
there's a lot of ether around, but you can't really tell if this is responsive or not.
Do we have a freezer box?
You have a baguette, like a little a little crate on the quad if you want. It's not really refrigerated or anything.
It doesn't necessarily need to be refrigerated, it just needs to be able to contain cold.
Well,
Because I don't think my co-pilot would enjoy riding back with a frozen bum. I'm gonna go up to him and show it. Look what I found!
It's a
I
booty.
get out and turn around. Nope.
But I did find it, and I'm like, try and show him again.
Ikeni,
Should I do something stupid?
Yes.
if you want.
Yes, DM.
No, I won't. I was thinking if I should sensory overload you and run away.
Oh dear me. Ikeni, as you're holding
Yeah.
onto this, you
Yeah,
start
I'm
to
holding it.
You start to
Come
feel
safe.
your arm getting stiffer.
Uh-oh. I need a bag!
Get this away! Fuck's sake!
I'm gonna start shoving it into the bag.
Okay, you shove it into the bag, and
You're back, I hope.
The quad bag.
yeah, you shove it into the bag, into a little compartment, and
Then I will hang it from a tree branch.
Oh, so you take off the compartment and you put it on the tree branch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
You're violent. That's
You're
violent.
going to forget it here.
I'm not that fast. If you want to try and stop me, you can.
Well,
As you do that, you hear this loud shriek coming from some area further away to the north.
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit,
Hmm?
oh shit.
Why are we cursing? What is happening?
You didn't want to know.
Okay, should I go have a look if I can find more ice cores?
Well, you have a number of corpses if you want to collect more, but it's gonna take a while.
Yes, I will. Since they're not explaining anything to me, I'm gonna start looting.
It's gonna take. If you want to do this, I will need you to roll me 1, 2, 3, 4 more medicine rolls, and I will need you to. And it's gonna take you about an hour or so, a couple hours.
Yeah, I will roll them.
We'll do this later. Let's go. Boring.
But you wouldn't explain it to me.
You can go and see it for yourself.
Okay, and I'm gonna start walking towards the sound.
Okay.
Wait,
Are you guys?
how far was
following?
it? I just before when you went there. How far was it from this campsite?
It was walking distance.
Okay, then
Kai, I think there's a raid happening. Do you want to join?
Yes. A what? A what?
Galita,
Yes.
I think there's a raid happening. Do you want to join?
Oh. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Kalita starts freaking tiny running over to you. What? Wait. She pulls out her knife and she's like freaking sponge. What? Who? When? Where? What?
Didn't you hear the signal? Like the big monster roar is usually an indication of a raid starting.
And as it goes on, you hear again this loud, raging shriek coming from the north. This sound that you guys know pretty well.
Everybody, get back on the quads. Get back on the quads. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go fast.
What do you mean?
If they come, and we can kill them with the help of the security guys. Because I think I know what they're raiding. If they're raiding.
Do tell.
Mira, you were hearing this conversation, so...
You know, there was...
Yes, I'm a bit lost.
There was like some energy kind of thing, red energy, and there was this dude, weird something, humanoid shape that started screeching, and it drove our party member to stab themselves.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
in the kneecap.
now I'm up to speed. Yeah, we should we should, if not go, then take caution. Quick question: is anyone here particularly sensitive to ether?
I'm gonna point to my glowing tattoo.
All right.
Does that count?
Someone keep an eye on her. Someone keep an eye on her and keep her from doing something drastic, because the last time we were here, the person who was, let's just say sensitive to ether, she ended up getting a little bit stabby. So...
Just a question. With my sensory overload ability, can I cause deafness instead of blindness?
You should be able, like, if you open pop-ups that basically do
those annoying pop-ups where I was gonna say those annoying pop-ups when they start playing
The
music.
videos. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Like
the video.
The sound
ads.
that Windows makes when it crashes.
I was gonna suggest Rickrolling them.
Oh god, if you really want to bother somebody with a deafness, you just do the dial-up sound.
Oh god, yes. Oh, that was horrible.
Some of that spicy ear rape.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And remember, y'all,
So I'm
this
gonna
takes
fuck
place in
your
2068.
No one even
So-
knows what dial-up is anymore.
Starts Bonzi
Dial-up-
buddy.
Dial-up is that thing that, like, how, like, grandparents now say, like, back in my day, we didn't even have microwaves. Now grandparents in this era are going, back in my day, we didn't have Wi-Fi, we had dial-up.
Speaking of, Ikeni.
Mhm.
This roar echoes again in the distance. And I will need you, since it's the first time you're hearing this, to roll me a focus. Please, 5+.
A focus. Okay.
Remember,
Oh,
as always, you
God.
can use a point to have an automatic success.
Say that again, you broke up.
If you want to avoid the roll, you can always burn a point as to guarantee a success.
How many successes do I need?
1.
Do I get a bonus because of my mental status?
No, because this is supernatural.
Say that again.
You don't get a bonus because it's a supernatural thing. Like,
Ah,
it's not
okay.
someone trying to convince you. It's just this primal anger.
Second question. If I fail my roll, can I still decide to burn a point afterwards?
No.
Okay.
Be terrified.
Oh. Oh, dear me.
Are we doing the 2 successes, 1 on the 6?
Honey.
I should leave, please.
Unfortunately,
So I
no.
will.
Because you
So
like
I
Ikini?
sent a whisper to Jerry because while you guys were playing, I think playing your Pong game or whatever, I opened up the player manual and I went to rolling mental stats. There is nothing about the 6 being equal to 2 successes. Only that a 1 cancels a success. And I think for some reason we were playing it with the 6 equaling 2 for a couple of them, but
It's just weird that
remember.
a crit success counts for everything except mental stats. Because crit successes on regular rolls affect the outcome.
Well, yeah, but in this case, you have both a crit and a crit fail. So,
Yeah, a crit fail is -1. So if a crit success is +1, I would still have 1 success.
It becomes neutral.
so,
DM.
yes.
Just one thing. Could you please move the player's view to the view you have on stream as well? Thank you.
Didn't I move you to
We're
that?
still
Nope.
no, we're still in the skyline.
Oh shit! Sorry. There you are.
There we go.
Very professional. We're all professional here, people.
I want to be professional.
Right.
I'm so
Okay,
professional. They
this
call
is
me
the
my
end.
penis.
What happens?
You start feeling this anger welling up inside you. And it's not something that you can really pinpoint. It's just this absolute rage. It's still not that strong, but you can feel it's there.
Yeah, of course I'm angry. There's a raid and they're slowing me down. I'm gonna miss out.
Okay. So, what are you guys going to do? Like, I will need everyone except Ikani to roll me a sense motive, please.
Nani. It's time to do the things.
With a +2 because you know what goes on here. So you're aware of what happened last time you were
Okay,
here.
then I have 20 instead of 18.
Mm-hmm.
So you just made my sense motive roll equal to my coding roll.
You sense
Because I have
coding.
a.
Jerry,
Because I have a.
a question.
Yes.
Fuck.
Why do you like making my characters angry all the time? This is the
It's not
second
my
one.
fault! You're the one
happened
that
to
has no
Korean.
focus!
It happened on Gurien to 3 separate occasions.
I know.
Now you're doing it to Ikini.
I know, it's not my fault.
Oh shit. I try to do it in Twitch. 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 Oh no. Oh no, he's coming.
Oh no!
Oh baby. No.
Cat,
Let's get them out of the way now.
you just don't know this person enough, and she seems so weird with her talk about NPCs and stuff. Like, you don't really know what's going on. Mira, you as well
Yes.
are not very keen to, like, it's a new person and everything, but Indy.
You spend a few hours on a quad with her.
Exactly. And you can, like, you spend a few hours on a quad and you can feel her body language, you know, how if she was relaxed, if she was tense. And as you look at her, you can see this tension.
Can I try to do? I don't think it is going to help now, but can I do sensory overload?
Yes, you can. Just remember that it's incredibly unpleasant.
I mean, if it's unpleasant, it might be like better because it will pull her out of it.
I mean, you can see that she's angry.
Eee. Yeah, but it's not her angry. I'm going to try that. I just hope it's going to end well, please.
Okay, if you want to do it, go ahead. Use your talent.
No, I just have to figure out why how. I think 1d10, 1d12 plus the thing.
I'm going to roll the fact that you
What?
know what you're doing.
Is it wrong? Yeah.
So you try to at least not make it too unpleasant. Ikani,
Dial up.
Mm-hmm.
as you feel this anger about the raid, like there's this raid, there's all this loot probably, and they're all just being there and not doing anything about it.
They haven't even moved yet.
You suddenly feel in your ears and in your muse system this buzzing, dull noise that just fills your mind with it.
Ads start popping up on your visual.
You are going to be considered blinded and deafened for 3 turns. But
Guys, I think I'm glitching.
And I'd like to imagine she's shouting that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't hear her louder voices.
She's gonna stop walking because this is dangerous.
A tree. Bank.
But as your mind is filled with this sound, that anger is lowered. Like you start feeling a bit more in control of yourself.
I knew it would work. Planned all along.
Is anyone going to help her?
No. I'm scared of
I'm
her
scared.
Mira
right
will
now.
attempt.
I'm scared.
Last person I seen do this stabbed themselves, so I'm backing up.
Yeah, well, that's a very good point.
Wait. I wonder.
You
Could I
wonder.
like
You wonder.
a focus roll to try to help her? Like
Not
how we
a
did with the speech?
focus roll. Like, yeah, the first time that you did it, you had such a critical success for focus. Like, that it helped. But if you want to try, first thing first, the person needs to hear you or see you to be able to communicate. Second,
How about leadership?
you could use leadership. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Question.
Wait.
Try running it. Yeah.
How quickly would you say it would be to write a script that would mark a message urgent so that it would pop up above the noise?
It would be pretty easy, just a simple coding roll for something like that.
So if I roll a coding roll, I can send her essentially a pop-up message saying, something's going on. We know you're okay. We're just trying to calm your ether sense or something like that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Probably should have used Sensor Overload before too.
Shiza.
Ikili,
Okay.
Yes.
what's your
Does a 19 do it?
social defense? Yeah, 19 is absolutely fine.
Social defense.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is that? Because we swapped some stats around.
It's your. You have to choose the various stats you have. A 12, a 10, and a 14, a 12, a 10, and 8. Yeah.
Social for Ikeni is a 6.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, an 8, but okay. 8 is the least you can have.
Oh no, wait, you need the dice. Yeah. Charisma is also a 6.
Oh no! We're not talking about dice. Like in the new. Right. We didn't get. You can eat
Look
to the
under
new
malice for
things.
defense ratings.
You have 14, 12, 10, and 8 to allocate to various things. To physical, hacking, social, and occult.
Oh! Oh, there.
Sent you on Discord if you didn't. Yeah, but you have it.
Yeah, okay. That would probably be the 8
Okay.
social.
With that speech mode, you like first thing first. You receive this pop-up from Mira telling you that. What is the pop-up telling Mira?
You're okay. Nothing. You're not. No one's hurting you or anything. Your ether sense is going out of whack, and we need to calm it down.
As I get that pop-up, I want to feel my sight for my tattoo.
What do you want to feel?
My tattoo.
Oh, okay. Your tattoo
Another ad
is...
after a few seconds just covers the.
Your tattoo just is so bright and it's hot to a touch. So, yes, there is definitely ether acting here.
Okay.
And, Kat, I guess you're waiting for Ikani to not be blinded and deafened anymore?
How long is your turn?
I suppose.
It's almost on, but basically all this went on very quickly.
As my senses return to me, I want to turn around to the people with me.
Okay.
So, what happened?
But I don't know. I look around. Oh, this guy.
Mira's gonna send a glare over to Indy and she's gonna go, so, to fill you in, remember how you're a replacement for someone that we had to make
Yeah, I'm a party swap.
Yeah, so her name was Korean. She was pretty much our tank, to put it in terms you might understand. She was sensitive to ether and very, very violent, which, for certain circumstances, was actually a really good thing. But to make a long story short, she recognized what was going on and immobilized herself by slicing the tendons in the back of one of her knees.
Ooh.
And we weren't sure if you were going to recognize what was going to happen because she described it as getting irrationally angry due to picking up some of the ether with ether sense, and if you did pick it up, we didn't want you doing something similar. We want you on your feet and capable. But we
So
found
I
out
was
that
stunned until the status effect passed.
well, we figured out that some of it has to do with sensory-wise. So if we can for a little bit essentially do sensory deprivation, it can help ease it.
Okay.
Think of it
And
as
help
a
get you
major
back to your
debuff.
mind. So, pretty much.
And
So-
also, someone got a little bit of money because of ads. Adding 1 credit to my account.
Oh, did you just send ads for your applications? Yes,
Wait, what's
That's my
happening?
sensory overload. Like the ads everywhere, like video ads, buzzing, and this kind of stuff.
Oh my god. I am going to monetize my superpower.
Indy, add 1 credit of ad revenue for today.
Yay!
I love it. So can we go to the raid now?
Sure.
I think it already passed. I think it passed before we even got there the first time.
Oh.
The most you're gonna find here is a lot of red ether and a dead body. If she's even still here.
If she's dead, where would she have gone? Are there
Probably
necromants?
taken by animals. I mean, she was out in the open and she'd be an easy meal. As unfortunate and macabre as that sounds.
In the arms of an angel.
I think I still would like to go check for loot, though.
That's fair. I can show you where we found her body. We found a couple of stuff on her body, trying to find something to ID her with. But we didn't look too long there because there was a threat of imminent danger. So we made a hasty retreat. I think it would be a good idea to head back and do a little bit more investigating. Why the hell did my token just move across the screen?
I was taking away that.
You've been yeeted by God.
Let's go then.
All right, so
Serotonin's empty. Yeet!
you pass your camp, and you can see that what you left there has been trampled thoroughly and ruined by whatever came after you.
Godsmack.
Don't ask me. I don't know. You walk for a while. Do you leave quads here, or are you going to try to go by quad? Keep in mind, if you go by quad, that will require a driving test.
All
I'm
drive.
going to say leave the
all
quads
drive
here.
Whichever quad it can use it. Oh, really? Let's hope they don't get completely trampled and get. Shit, I'm gonna lose a bay. I'm gonna look like a piece
We
of
could
shit.
park them somewhere safe, like behind some big trees or something. They would be less
Yes.
likely to be trampled then.
Yes, please.
I've
Philly's bay is dangerous.
never been too good at parking. But I can try.
We just need
No,
to
no, no, honey.
get them out of the way
You
of
will.
the path.
Uh,
Ow!
Let's just have Mira move the quads into a safe zone.
can you please excuse me a second?
Yeah.
You know, I kind of thought that was coming from mods, because like, Mod, don't you have like someone who like a toddler niece or nephew or like a young child sibling?
I have two of them, and
Yeah,
They're
I
cute.
thought one of them had gotten to like the kitchen and was banging pots and pans together, as
Nah,
young
I
ones
forgot
are
you to get them.
tend to do.
Phil's coming from here. You'd hear angry yelling. I'm not the best. I am not. I'm working on it, okay? Severe malice. I'm making ramen.
That is fair.
And I'm spicing it up.
Oh shit! I would.
I'm making spicy ramen.
Does anyone else have? The stream pulled up?
Yeah.
Oh, whoop.
In the chat? Jerry just told us what it was. Apparently, the animals were trampling things.
You don't say.
Okay.
Nina, no kill. Nina, no kill me.
So somebody in chat claimed they already decided that Indy was the best party member.
I wonder who that was.
Wonder who that was, Indy.
Yes, I would really like to know, but he sounds like a cool guy. Yes.
Indy, I know it's you. You go back.
Sorry about that.
It's the same name as somebody's name on Discord.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Could you maybe like send him to me, because it sounds like a cool dude. We could hang out.
What's going
Sense
on?
motive.
What have I been missing? I'm going for 5 seconds.
I've got a fan base. That's what you're missing. Please don't into microphone. Don't do
No
this
better
into microphone.
defend themselves.
What's going on?
Okay. Next time you do that,
I'm I muted him for the time being.
Okay, so I took off my headset because that sound is really going to fuck over with my autism. Let me
just-
know when it's safe to come back by typing something in chat, please.
No, just
Okay,
mute
well.
him. That's fine. For a while.
Who did we mute?
The one who did the strange
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Okay, I moved it away.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Just.
That's
Yeah.
too much water for my ramen.
Oh,
Anyway,
it was
I have a
ramen.
pretty. I have a pretty cool fan base. Yes.
Ew, interesting.
It's
Honey,
just him.
No.
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 It's just someone on Twitch just typed the truth, like somebody has to say
I
it.
didn't-
Huh?
I didn't even notice it was him until somebody else pointed it out. I was
Oh,
like,
dude, I
okay.
knew immediately. It was way too obvious.
Anyways,
I also came in late, so I didn't know what you all had told. I was like, okay, I guess someone likes the
He
concept
did
of
it
indie
as soon
enough.
as he introduced himself, sweetie.
anyway, crisis
I mean,
averted.
it's not wrong what you said.
Crisis averted. We had 2 pans that were all stuck together, so we had to unstuck them. It took some force. Anyways,
Mm.
back to us.
Branch force.
Don, I think it's safe to.
Considering nobody typed in chat it was safe to come back, is there still terrible chips noise?
No.
No, it's not.
No.
Oh, it's safe. It's safe.
I was about to tell. Yes,
I
I was
moved
about to
them away.
say.
I moved away.
Right.
Just push the door or mute yourself temporarily.
Mhm.
I can vaguely hear talking, but I'm kind of scared to put the headset back on before I have an all clear because that is really going to screw
Give
me
me
over
just
if
a
that
second.
keeps happening.
Give me just a second.
Okay. Please don't do that again.
Okay.
It's just
You know-
mute before
Yeah.
that.
Mute the person.
Yeah.
You can mute just one person.
Mhm.
I'll mute myself if I have to make a sound or something.
Ah,
I'm fine with most sounds, but that sound is just terrible for me for some reason.
Yeah.
It's terrible for
Anything
everyone. Don't
all
worry.
weird.
anyways, you you park your quads close by. Are you going to try and hide them anyway, in any way, shape, or form?
Just put them in a safe zone. Maybe if there's some thorny bushes or something, I will use my robot arm to pull out some thorny bushes and put those in front of it.
Okay. Give me a survival roll just for.
Survival?
Mm-hmm.
16?
16, yes, definitely enough. You managed to rip off some branches, some brambles around the place, and you put it around the quads. And
The bigger the thorns, the better.
okay.
I want them to be very pokey.
And you
Remember, we have to get back at these later.
I'm gonna wave my robot arm. No problem, I will move the spikes. I don't feel it.
and you move up to a small path that you remember perfectly, and I will say you don't have very fond memories of what you found there. Give me a second.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Don, do you remember to change your maps?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. And as you move there, you do see it again. that figure reformed, pacing in this red pool. It's the only raid that I found. Don't mind the token. Pacing in this red pool, there's this creature with gaunt features, the mouth open in this constant scream, the jaw way lower than it should be possible. There are still no animals around, and Mira, did you take any care in your clothing today?
Are you asking if I'm
Are
wearing
we
the
airing
Istar
out your
jacket?
dirty laundry?
Yes.
I think she's wearing it, but it's not like zipped up. It's kind of like left out open.
So trying to hide
Yeah,
She's
the
wearing
lapels.
She's wearing
The
the jacket and
lapels
then
are-
like an oversized sweater over it.
Or like tied around her waist or something, like just have it on her just in case she needs to slip it on real quick for armor reasons, because that is her sole source of armor at the moment. But
Okay, so basically you made sure to not have the logo or anything.
like
Stand
I
out
brought
too
it with me,
much.
but I'm not currently wearing it.
Okay. The creature is just looking at you, and you hear some movement, but like some bushes getting moved, some foliage, and you hear some growling, some hissing from a distance. But it clearly seems that it
Scared.
needs some time to restock its
I'm scared.
minions. Let's put it like that. It looks at you guys, but just keeps pacing with this vacant expression.
Hey, this thing is weird.
You
Are
don't
you
say.
a ghost?
Can you kill it?
I want to, but also I feel sorry for it.
Are you a ghost?
Are you asking?
Question.
I
Alright,
think it's
go ahead.
ignoring me.
I'm
Real
not.
quick. Of the figure, is there anything to determine like can we tell if it's like male or female? Like, well, like male, like
You can see
feminine,
that he
masculine,
has.
the height,
Mhm.
weight, that kind of thing.
No.
High
You
heels.
can definitely see that it has somewhat hinted feminine appearance.
Follow-up question. Would they match a description of Julian?
Well, Julian is here. You saw her yesterday, so yes, you can see a resemblance.
Right.
Is the river hard to cross or can we just get across?
You can get across. It's just counted as difficult terrain. You
Okay.
can't get up here because this is a bridge, basically. And Ikani, as you move, you see behind this figure was this big dome, very smooth but clearly annoying by the ears, with some places where rubble blocks the entrances. The bridge itself seems to have been unearthed recently, and it has still fresh earth over it.
So it looks like it's been dug out?
Either it came out from the ground by the way the terrain is kind of moved around it, or someone dug it out.
Are you trying to get inside?
The
Did
creature
they
just
lock you out?
There are some obstacles.
the creature just turns towards you with these bright red eyes and stares at you.
Uh,
Then it
Getting
keeps,
sensory overload already.
it keeps pacing, and you see as the red starts to slowly brighten. It's clearly not recovered completely, but the figure is there, and just
How did Mira get on the bridge?
Mira. To the bridge is gonna be from here. You have to climb here. Okay.
Okay.
Like you can't
Okay,
get
so
it.
I would like to.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
You can't climb in from the water. You have to first step on the bank or here, and then you can climb up here. It's
I would
about
like to
10
get
feet.
on the bridge as well.
Okay.
Self 100.
Alright, so Wilson think.
And thus Ikeni engulfed Mira.
Shush!
Oh god. What happened? I was getting ramen. What happened? What did y'all do?
Are you
Making
trying to
jokes.
get
Run.
inside them?
Ikeni,
Yes.
from here you can see behind here there's the body of a woman that seems to have been dead for quite a long time now. And it's pretty easy to see that despite the mangled features, there's a resemblance between this creature and this woman.
Did somebody hurt you? Is that why you're here?
It just keeps looking at you and goes.
I'm going to say retroactively, Mira's on the bridge. It's just not drawn wide enough for both of us to stand on there.
You fall.
And with that,
And die.
she's standing on the sidewalk how I stand on the sidewalk, which is I give everyone else enough room, so I'm standing usually like halfway on the edge.
Okay.
But
It's because of how the map is laid out. It
Yeah, I
would fit
know.
two
Yeah.
people.
No worries.
we don't none of us are professional map makers, so we make do.
You know you can like move
We
it a
try our
little,
best.
like my token in the
Yeah.
middle.
Scoot over a little bit.
Ikeni,
Yes.
are you getting closer?
I don't know how to scoot over.
Select
Alt.
your character,
Alt.
press Alt, and then use the arrow key.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
As you two get closer, you can feel.
I'm not stepping into the red eater,
Okay.
just to be clear.
As you get closer, that tattoo is burning. Like this is pure concentrated essence, or some byproduct that is equally as potent.
Were you a wizard when you were alive? Is that why there's so much essence?
It just keeps looking at you. It doesn't seem to reply.
You know, like when some Brian Overwatch holds her hand out, like before hacking. I'm pretty much doing this and like waiting.
So basically, just aiming at them,
Huh?
going, "Okay, steady now."
So on a hunch,
Mm-hmm.
being able to see the likeness, at least in silhouette, of Julian in this creature, she's going to, out of her pocket, pull out the ring that she found on Julian's body and hold it out to her, as in like this is this yours kind of thing.
The creature looks at it there seems to be a faint semblance of recognition, and then it cries out even louder.
Oh.
It's enraged at the sight of it. And you know what I'm going to tell you, right?
Can I sensory overload her again?
I
Which
think
one of us needs to roll?
all of you. Because this is just, like, you see this redness just swelling in brightness.
Can I sensory overload before this to help? I was
roll
ready.
Initiative.
I was preparing.
Roll initiative.
Oh.
Fuck.
Okay, so what mental stat do you want us to roll, and how do we roll initiative again? Because I keep forgetting.
Oh, no, I just need the indie to roll initiative, because it's not attacking you, but the effect is hitting all of you.
The same question. How to roll initiative?
1d strength plus 1d coordination.
Okay.
Okay, but did you want us to roll a mental stat?
Focus.
Focus. Okay.
Why does it always have to be focus?
Because it's how you avoid these sort of problems. It's your self-centering.
Can't it be fortitude to resist the mental effect?
How many did you need? How many successes did you need?
1.
Oh, thank God.
Are we all rolling it?
Yes.
Did I manage to sensory overload?
No, the sensory overload goes off right after it.
But still, it helped after it before, so...
Yeah, it can... who are you targeting? You can target just one person with sensory overload.
I know, I'm targeting...
Ikini. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, ironically enough...
I passed!
Mira, Ka, and Ikini, you feel this rage, but you do manage to keep it in control.
And suddenly, heads start popping up again.
And then the commercials are back.
And Ikini,
I get 1 credit.
Ikini, you as you feel this rage, suddenly the dial-up sound starts again. Indy.
I'm glitching again. What is this?
It gets you.
Oh shit.
You feel this anger inside you. And you always manage to avoid it, but this time you can feel it.
Who am I angry at?
You actually
Iorno, please.
Have the urge to go back. You want, like, your mind is full with this idea that stuck farm and whoever was in there needs to, like, whoever did this needs to die.
How close are the quadra?
You have a bit of a walk to go.
Okay,
Mira,
I start walking.
Mira, Ikini, and... Well, no, Ikini, because she's still blinded, but Mira and Ka.
I'm watching this really fun commercial about 2 cyber dogs playing fetch.
Mira and Ka, you hear the sound of water, and turning around, you see Indy just...
Noping out.
Noping back. I will need you to roll me a sense motive, please.
Oh. Okay. Can I use my enhanced charisma?
If you want, sure.
Okay, I forget what I roll for that. It's just like
Basically, it's if you have 12 in charisma, you can reroll
Okay.
the stat dice to.
Just think, I would try to
Fuck it.
do the best I can to do and kill whatever was that thing, right?
Yes, like.
Okay,
You know
then
that
I
it
would
comes
like
from a
to
stat file.
use. I would want to scramble.
Oh shit! Okay.
Because I know he's the most charismatic, and he would sense.
You can reroll the d12, but Indy, roll me the scramble, please.
Wait. Let's see. I don't know, like how, because I use just a program charge to scramble the hostile target. I don't think I
yeah,
roll
it's
anything. At least not in the.
Give me a second.
At least it gives
Oh.
disadvantage on the roll.
That was not the plan.
Give me a second. Gonna check it on your character sheet. Scrambling. Oh, that's not how it works.
I mean,
Basically,
it's directly copied from the book.
I know, but hostile targeting systems. You're
Okay.
not. Basically, you're not.
Okay then. Never mind then. Nothing.
Okay.
Where are you going?
And cat.
Back.
Back?
Yes.
Why are you going back? We just got here.
You're blind and deafened. You don't know.
I think by the distance you've moved, I think I would have had my sight back by now.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Let's check it because I didn't actually roll this.
Oh shit! No, you're still
shit.
blinded.
Okay.
Kat, you managed to see Indy. Like, you see, as Indy saw Ickney before, you see that same anger and even more intense into Indy as you see him just.
I'm gonna throw my net at him.
What?
Okay.
You mean the one with all the thumbtacks in it?
Yep.
Oh god. Right, so I want you to roll me initiative then. Everyone.
Okay. These are the thumbtacks I earned with my blood, sweat, and joy.
So Indy's a 10. Ka?
Okay. Fuck.
Mira?
What were the...
The
Two
strength,
one- it was-
the coordination.
Okay, so 2d8. Ha!
How much coordination?
Equilibrium.
What?
Kat, why did you
Equilibrium.
roll a 1d18?
Oh, why did I roll a 1d18? Where did the extra one come from? Wait, what?
I don't know.
I just noticed that. Oh god, that was garbage.
Ickney, you too.
That makes that roll even worse.
Say that again, please.
Initiative, please.
Oh, okay. Strength for
that's better.
coordination.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always need to double check my rolls.
It's a new
I
system,
did
it's
double check
normal.
mine.
It's in your system. It's like it's in your blood. No, it's in your system.
Okay.
13.
So, Ickney, you will have one round of blindness and deafness left as we enter initiative.
Okay.
Initiative order. Ka, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna throw my net at him.
Wait, he has more initiative. I've done.
Rolled badly before and rolled again.
Oh, he re-rolled it. Okay, I see.
It's such
Yeah, I don't
what's
have
it?
an 18 in strength. I'm not that buff.
Um,
I'm not.
It's if you
Not that
want,
bad.
if you want to roll a throw, but it's a makeshift net. Like you are quite far away.
I hopefully I was quite good at crafting. I had some good
Well,
stat in that.
yes, but it's still a
What
net.
should I
Like
roll?
you can, like launching a net at more than 10 feet is a bit of a problem because it's a net. It doesn't really fly that well.
Okay. Where the frick is Indy?
Down
Oh,
here,
he's
you have one
he's pretty
round.
far. Oh, I don't think my tiny units are gonna handle that.
You will
Oh,
need
the
5.
the longest distance someone ever threw a fishing net was 77 feet.
Are you fucking Well, it was a fishing net, not a makeshift net with rope and thumbtacks.
Yeah. I was just curious, so I googled it.
I will say you have to get at least on the other side of a river.
At least up there.
At least
Like
in this
here.
area. Yes.
Okay. And how many blocks? How many blocks is that? I see 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet,
And this is
20
difficult
feet.
terrain.
How far do I use per? How far do I move per time unit?
2, 4, 6. To get there, you use 6 time units.
Okay, 6 time units. Okay, so let me see how many I have left. Oh, oh, find it.
And then you need a throw roll.
Core strength. Okay. 15. All right, and what is the stat for my throwing?
Just asking, is this considered an attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good to know. Oh shit. Well, it's melee, so it probably
wow.
wouldn't work like this.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I've made some terrible decisions in my time. Flat. It's a barren roll. Okay. All right.
Oh!
There's my throw.
Okay. Indy, I will say a 14 in
12.
hit. Yeah.
Physical is 12, 14 hacking.
You, for some reason, despite your size, despite everything, you just toss this net. And Indy, you feel this net grasping onto you.
Shit.
You will need a strength check to evade it. And
Evaded.
yeah, you need a evasion strength to free yourself from it.
1d10 and 1d strength, right?
Yes, on your turn. And
Okay.
every time you start your turn in this net, you're gonna take 1d4 damage.
What kind of net is this? With piranhas or something?
No, thumbtacks all
I
over
don't know what
it.
that is. Like spikes, or I don't know what
Thumbtacks.
that means.
Literal
Yeah, I don't know what it
thumbtacks.
means.
Oh, basically they're the little pins with the head, the
Oh,
round head.
like used in the in offices, like this kind of thing. And okay, I see.
They're woven in the whole net. So
Lol.
yeah, it's
You could have thrown it the other side up and take damage yourself.
Ikani, you're still blinded
blind.
and deafened. Yes, you can still move.
Do I
There's an ad.
hear?
There's
No.
an ad playing for app that will find out your nearest person's blood type.
Oh, that's interesting.
There are hot
Sick
signals in your
ad right
area.
Find the blood type of hot singles in your area.
Blah, blah, blah.
There's like a video for it, like poorly animated.
Yeah.
With Dracula.
So, what are we going to do? Done?
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? You're still.
I can't do anything, right?
Well, you can still move and.
I am blind. I'm not gonna walk along a bridge. I can
Okay, then you're just going to pass your turn. All right.
Get in defensive position.
I was going to ask, do I hear the struggle? But I don't think I do.
You still have dial up.
Yeah, exactly.
Indy,
Yes.
1d4 damage first.
Okay. Then
Oh shit! Yeah,
I
no.
was trying to get out of the net.
You take
3 health. I'm down.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
As you try to get away from this net, you scratch yourself on your arms, on your legs.
Yes. Fuck shit. Fuck's sake.
But you do manage
These
to...
offices will pay!
You do manage to get the net away from you. That's gonna take your movement, though. So...
I mean, how many time minutes did I spend on this?
Well, considering it's a net, you spent your... I will say you spent about 10 units of movement to just...
So I have 4 more, if I'm not mistaken.
If you want to... I mean, you can walk just to...
Can you extend the map? Just it doesn't need to be
figure
green.
it out. I don't
When
think
you-
so.
When you go on the settings of the tile, you can select how large is it going to be, like how
Okay.
many squares.
Give me a second.
Just open as if you would like want to move our view, but there is a little cog with settings, and you just click that cog,
Yes,
and
yes.
and you're going to see number X number or
Okay,
something, and
I'm going to say 40.
we found your stash away.
Oh, shit.
Okay, you can move.
Don't scare me like that.
You can move 2 squares down. And
2 squares down.
yes, or whatever you want to move.
I was here, so I want.
Okay. And Ka, your net is here.
It is what? Oh, my net is there. Sweet.
Roll me the percentage. Tell
Did
me
he
high or
break it?
low.
Who?
Ka.
High or low what?
Percentile dice and high or low.
If you are high, or if
Oh.
you are more of a low person.
High.
Okay. Roll 1d100.
One D100.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm scared. I'm gonna try to.
What the fuck is this?
Not 100D1, 1D100.
Indy, please. Thanks. I'll take that roll.
It's 100.
I'll take that roll.
I'll give you that.
I'll take that roll. 76.
The
Soldier.
net is still usable.
Yay!
Right, Mira.
I'll take that roll.
Okay. I'd like to. How much? Like, how can I read the situation?
Well, you can see Indy starting to moving away. Cat throwing a net
I'm
at
talking
him.
about this situation.
Oh.
This situation, like.
Maybe he's the aggressor. He attacked me, and I moved away from him.
You, I mean,
Hehe.
from what you
There's no he there.
what you noticed
Oh, she.
is
Right.
when you shown the wedding ring, that clearly got a violent reaction. So who knows? Maybe it brings back more anger.
So 2 bad reactions I know so far is to Istar, does not like Istar, does not like the wedding ring.
Exactly.
I'm going on a hunch and saying that that's some form, some remnant of Julianne. Just due to similarities. Maybe when she died, like some part of her personality got bonded with part of the essence. That's my working theory as of late.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We all forgot that
and
thing had
it's
a
not
name.
like I can. I'm trying to work with the game plan, see if I can't my whole thing is I want to try and resolve this by helping the Spectre.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call them for now. The Spectre.
Okay.
The Red Spectre. The Red Spectre.
I think you did manage to figure out what this is last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We just forgot the name of it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you forgot the name. So this is an effigy.
There we go.
And to dispel it, we need to just undo the ties to this world.
So
It's basically a remnant.
Like in, Witcher, you played.
Yeah.
The curse.
So I've never played Witcher. How did you undo the ties in Witcher?
Destroyed the object that was tied with it, but we need to resolve probably something here. So I don't know if destroy would help.
Well, if we're working on that theory, how the hell do we destroy Metal Ring?
We need to travel to the farthest realm, cast it into a mountain of fire.
Mordor. We're going on an adventure. Get the fellowship together.
It's time for the sequel.
You can't
Battle
just
War.
drive a quad to Mordor. I'm sorry.
I mean, okay, we will need to stop at a gas station, but still.
But yeah, I mean, Mira, you did have some leads about the murder.
Fuck, what was the name?
M. Raystar.
Yeah, because we found what the M was for. I just forget what it was.
Maximilian.
Thank you. For some reason, I was thinking Matthias.
Did he make a Maximilian bucks?
Oh my god.
I'm just that cheesy.
She's gonna. Okay, then my next move is to try and question the ghost, the effigy, the Red Spectre.
I'm going on the killing spree. Da, da, da.
Did Maximilian give you this ring?
It just grows, like, at this moment, the Spectre is fixated on you. And on this ring, and it just grows and looks at it and doesn't... It almost tries to claw it away, because there's something wrong with it, but it... Give me, if you may, a charm check.
A what?
A charm check. You're trying to reason with this thing. Yes.
Charm. Okay. Oh, thank God, my charisma is a D10. So it's 2d10 plus 1. Hmm.
11.
So 11. Accidentally hit enter real too quick. At this point, I'm just interrogating it, trying to find what exactly. Like, I know the ring has something to do with it, and Istar has something to do with the rage. I'm trying to put the pieces together to find out what exactly is melding.
Okay. But
Indy will be RD.
okay, we're in initiative, so Ka,
Yeah.
your turn.
But I guess I'm going to think of the things to do. I'm going to go grab my net.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I only have 3 time limits left. I'm grabbing my net.
Give me a second. We should have action list. No, that was the old one. Ah, bollocks. Give me a second. Need to pull out the
Critical 1. I fall over trying to get my net.
That will be an inventory thing, so
I'm back.
welcome back.
Welcome back. I have it in my inventory.
I remember I put it down here somewhere, but I would say to recover something from the ground, it will be for 4 time units.
Fuck.
I mean, it's a net. You have to like pick it up, fold it a little, and be careful not to scratch yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I guess I'm just gonna sit here and guard my net.
Guard your net.
Wait.
Sure.
I'm gonna yell at Indy. What the fuck are you doing?
I would ask you the same damn question. Stupid office
What?
supplies hurting me.
You're running away
I'm just
from
going
the
back.
thing you came here to find.
It's fine. I'm just going back.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Ikini.
Are you angry?
No.
Okay, then you're fine. I'm sorry.
Ikini.
Not
Yeah.
accepted.
Fuck you too.
Done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Your sight and hearing suddenly get back to you. You are able to see and perceive the world around you again. You just have
Okay,
it's
so
the
what
last
is
little
happening?
lad. You as your senses return to you, you see in order. Mira trying to talk with the effigy, showing the ring to it, and the effigy just being enraged at the sight of the thing. You see Ka folding a net, like recovering a net, and Indy just seemingly booking it.
Also, I imagine like the last turn, no more ads were popping up, and she spent the turn like closing every ad down, clicking on the very small invisible X's.
Deep breath, deep breath.
So, leave my quad! I'm gonna shout after Indy.
What again?
Leave my quad!
There are two. It's fine, I take the other one.
Ikini, do you have any ether knowledge?
Do I have what?
Ether knowledge or ritualistic expertise?
I have a 1 in ether knowledge and a
Alchemy.
2 in ritual expertise.
Roll me a ritualistic expertise, please.
Hmm?
Gladly. 10.
Well,
What's up?
you do know already what this is. Like
I'll be
you.
right back on.
Yeah,
It's
Mira was
2:35.
finally kind enough to brief me.
So you know that this is an effigy,
It's
and
2:35.
you try to recall exactly what effigies are. Like you go through the bestiary of this weird game you're
Be right
playing.
back.
Professor X, pull up the wiki, please.
You try to remember to scan the bestiary of this weird game, and you remember that effigies tend to be tied to whatever happened to them in life and have a specific goal more than a tie to the mortal plane. Like, more than an object tying them, it's more something they want to do.
Okay.
Back.
Welcome back.
So how many time slots do I use for this check?
That would be 5 time units. It's a skill
Okay.
check.
Yeah. So what kind of check do I need to make to establish what it seems this person wished they had done?
You can try an analysis. You see the clear resemblance between the body here and the effigy. You can see the bullet hole. You can either, I don't know, try to figure
Poke
out
it. Poke it. Poke it.
where was it shot. You can try to analyze the situation.
I would like to address this thing.
Okay.
Is the man that gave you that ring the one that shot you?
Give me a charm check, please.
Nani?
The creature keeps growling, but Mira and Ikani,
Yes.
are you going to collaborate on this? On your
Yes.
attempts to address this creature? Then I would say the next charm check that you do can be at an advantage.
Okay, let's make Mira the next charmer. I think she's more charming than Ikini. Ikini
Okay.
is a bit confusing.
Because the creature is still continuing to growl and hiss and slash at this, and you can hear the sound from the forest starting to get louder. You probably, whatever you want to do, you probably don't have a lot of time before Mira. You know what situation you found the first time you came here.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that was Ikuni.
And I'm gonna go walk Nushi.
Okay, shall we take a break for dinner?
Yes.
Alright then, so people, we're gonna take a little break from the stream to get something to eat, things like that. We'll be back as soon as possible. Do leave your comments in the chat. Do tell us if you're liking the stream, if you're liking the game, if you're liking the mechanics. Every sort of feedback is, of course, well appreciated. And
Oh crap! I forgot they were here.
Yes, we're still live. And yeah, we'll see you later. you? Welcome back. We, as we left off, we have Indy, who has been overtaken by his fury and is currently moving away from the party. Ka is trying to recover him with force, if necessary. Uh, Mira and Ikuni are trying to communicate with whatever creature the effigy is. So, shall we resume? Do we have Indy back?
If I
Hold
have
on.
any more time slots left, I would like to use those to take the ring from Mira.
Okay, that will be, I will say, a grapple roll with the time units of a contest of a skill check.
I have been summoned.
You have been summoned. We're back.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Mira, could I have that ring for a second? I think I have an idea.
All right, and she's gonna hand her the ring.
There you go. And I think that's the end of my turn then.
It is. Right. Who was next? Give me a second.
I
So,
think Indy,
yeah, Indy.
or was it Mira? Yes.
So I'd like to move away.
Oh,
I can move 7 squares, right?
you can move 7 squares. Yes.
He moved 7 squares.
Indy, as you move away, can you please join me in another channel?
All right.
Ruh-roh.
I'm watching you,
Ruh-roh.
everyone else. Okay, I know what you want to do. I'm watching you.
You know shit. You know shit.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. So, you can.
How am I going to die?
Oh, you're not dying yet.
Yeah.
But as you move away, you start like the closer you were to this thing, and on the moment, the only thing that you could feel was this rage, was this seething, all-encompassing anger and need to just go back to the stock farms. If needed, blow them up as long as you get whoever the fuck did this.
And do I know whatever fuck did this?
You don't yet. As you move away, these thoughts get a bit clearer. Roll me a focus check, please. Remember the roll
what?
for burning points, as usual.
So, yeah, I don't want to burn.
You slowly start to regain composure. But even with this composure, you have this need. You don't want to blow up the farms. Yet. But until you... Oh, what is that?
Doesn't mind. I just want to confuse them.
But until you find whoever did this and you get your hands on him, this anger won't go completely away.
So pretty much I'll be normal for now, but when I see that guy and know that guy,
You don't
I'm going to
know.
fucking murder him.
You don't know who that guy
Yeah,
is.
but when? Like, when I know.
When you
who it is.
know who did this,
I will
that's gonna
murder
be
them.
Fun.
Yeah. Okay, I need to craft some homemade explosives.
Okay. Anyways,
Are
Okay.
these berries explosive? No,
we
wait.
can.
Is this tree explosive? Oh, sorry.
We can go back to the rest
I'm
of it
surprised they
now.
didn't switch.
Me too.
Really disappointed. I'm really disappointed in you guys, okay?
So
Why do you
that was what I
Why?
was talking about.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Oh,
and this is what I meant. And this
yeah,
is what
that
I
is,
meant.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait. I'm still looking for mine. I'm still
So
looking for
how are
mine.
you guys?
All nice and good. Indy,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
Then I just say, oh shit, I can't drive. Fuck.
There you There we go. That's mine.
Oh god. Yeah, that is a fitting end to that conversation.
Right.
Thanks
I
for
will
sharing that.
say that as of now we can exit initiative. So. What are you guys going to do? Ka, you
Hey,
see.
I still hate it, okay? I still hate it. It's fucking annoying. I hate office supplies, okay?
I see what?
Well, you see
You
Indy
see me
screaming
right
at your face that he hates your net.
that I hate
Basically.
office supplies.
I pick up my net with office supplies on it.
Okay. You're Oh, yeah.
Oh, whose turn is it?
Oh, we're out of initiative, so if you want to do something, just tell me.
What? Okay. Oh, y'all do what y'all gonna do. Give me 1 second. I gotta make kids food. Trying to boil some hot dogs. All right. What I
Okay.
want to do?
So now that I am holding the ring, focus of the creature shifted to me.
Mm-hmm. It did. What are you going to do with it?
What is the ring made of?
It's a rose gold ring, and you can see that the etching inside is being scratched clean.
Would the item I'm holding be magnetic?
No.
Damn it. There goes that plan.
So hard and got so far. In the end.
Yo, what did you find? What was this thing weird? Is it going to scream again?
Well, we know she responds very strongly to this ring, so I'm considering breaking it.
Do we need to find a volcano or something?
I don't think so.
I just take my axe, slam it on the ring, and the axe breaks. Just kidding.
I mean, if you want to
Jerry,
look
I
it up.
imagine I have spent loads and loads and loads of time on online forums and wikis and shizzle.
Absolutely, yes.
Would any of that information, any of that lore, help me right now in figuring out what this creature wants?
Roll me another Ether Knowledge. Or
Need your knowledge this time?
either the Ether Knowledge or Ritualistic Expertise. It's the same roll.
11. That's one more.
You still recall the same information, but what you do know is that this creature is not tied to objects. It's tied to actions. You know that there was some talk of effigy some time ago, and you know that there might be rituals that can do the same thing, but honestly, you wouldn't know where to look for them. There's as everything that is a science, but is still not completely understood. There's a lot of things that don't work for a couple of things that do, and a lot of people will want to profit off of them.
Okay. I'm going to start walking around this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move into this square, or will that...
No, it's all the red is only on the bridge.
Okay. And I will go do this lady.
Okay.
And I want to see how it reacts to that.
It follows you with its eyes, but after a bit, after making sure that you're not doing anything weird, it just moves around, gives another
Weird.
low wail.
I'm gonna pick up the body.
It's
Rude.
as soon as you do, it turns and looks you straight in the eyes.
I'm going to bring you back, so that you can be laid to rest properly. And so that the authorities know that somebody caused you this harm. You shouldn't be left here. That's not right.
I will need that charm check, please. Unless you want to tell Mira what to tell, and then have Mira make a charm check.
Can Mira just hop on what I'm saying and confirm this?
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
Mira?
We just want you to get the justice and the peace that you deserve. This never should have happened to you.
Okay, roll me the charm check, please, with advantage.
Okay, and advantage means I roll twice.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay, one more.
I'm gonna take the
stick with
15.
Mira, Ikeni.
Mm-hmm.
The creature turns its head, looking at you. This deep, red, burning gaze. It's... You can look at it and it looks like something clicks. Like something finally seems to go through this rage and anger. And it roars again. And I need you both to come with me in another channel.
Okay. Let's see what happens when we leave.
Hello.
Hello. So, is this the channel that is being broadcasted right now, or is it general?
It's the one that is broadcasted. I'll need to fix that eventually. But for now,
Okay.
I'm just going to tell the others.
I like how it's on general and at least I have the stuff up, but my computer is also muted, so like I can't hear shit from it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, talk to us.
So, you hear this growl, this anguished, enraged scream. And this time it goes through your mind without even giving you a chance to fight back. But it's different. It's not as aimless as it was before, as when you could hold this anger inside you. Like, it's not like what happened to Indy. This is a message. You can feel it seared in your mind, saying, blood for blood.
You want revenge?
Another growl as these words just sear stronger.
Don't know if revenge is going to end this or just make
You know,
another one of you.
As soon as you say that, like, there's this frustrated growl, and you can hear how it's reaching out for whatever can give it what it wants.
You want revenge on Max?
No answer. Just
Was Max the one who gave you the ring?
there's hesitance and this sort of lower growl that seems negatory in nature. Seems
Do you
is
know
Max
who?
the one that shot you?
it starts seeming stronger.
Did you see who did this to you?
There's no answer, but the creature just looks away. Doesn't seem like it. And Ikuni,
Mm-hmm.
give me a medicine check, please, as you're looking over the woman that you see there.
Say that again.
Medicine check, since you're close to the woman.
I'm holding her.
Okay, give me a medicine check, man.
Does that give me any bonuses?
Not really. Just
Okay. I can try.
well, it's easy enough. You can see that the exit wound was on the forehead. Whoever shot her from behind. A single shot.
Was
there
Max
more
in the
than one
clearing
person
with
with
you?
you?
What?
Was Max
Was
in
there
the
more than
clearing
one?
with you?
Mira, what did you say?
I was about to ask, was there more than one person with you?
There's no answer. But there's a bit of a reaction to the name of Max.
If we bring you back, maybe somebody can access your muses. And we can recover the last memories on it. And that will prove who was here with you if you knew.
There's no
And
answer.
then person will be punished.
There's no answer. It seems to be that this creature doesn't really care for muse systems, for anything. Just blood. Wants blood.
Does it have to be does it have to be a specific person's blood, or can it be anyone's?
Blood. Again, like, it looks at you with frustration at this point, and looks just This burning eyes staring into your mind and going, blood for blood.
I know you want blood. Trust me, I've been in your shoes. A lot more recent than you think. But I need to know whose blood you need. If it can be mine, then I will give you my blood. But if it has to be someone specific,
It
then I need
shakes
to
its
know
head.
who.
It shakes its head. It has, like, from the way it's behaving, it seems clear that it's wanting whoever did this.
I believe I still have the scrap of clothing, right?
Uh-huh.
She's gonna take it out and she goes, "Did this belong to him?"
Just looks at it, but doesn't seem to
Mira?
react.
Yeah?
Can you like cycle through photos of people that work there until it responds to a face?
I'm not sure I'll be able to show it, but
You don't know how
is there a way to...
I think it's in
Yeah,
our
like...
heads right now, isn't it?
It is. Like, you're not even talking at the moment. All this is a sort of mind connection, but mind connections.
Okay, so
we
I'm
don't
going
know if
to
we're-
cycle... I'm going to pull up like a list and I'm going to go through them one by one. Alright, so... And I'm going to start with Julian, who I believe is the person. It's the body. And who I believe the effigy is.
It
And
doesn't
I'm like,
even
alright.
seem to see it.
Okay. Then I'm going to scroll through to Nina.
No. What I'm saying is, your efforts trying
Oh.
to show this seems to be in vain.
Okay, there was a name that I don't think you typed into the chat because I can't find it, but it was... We found someone that was connected to her, to Julian, and I think it was supposed to be whose name was scratched into it, or whoever gave her the ring, but doesn't work there,
Andre.
that I sent the email to.
Are you trying to...
And
Are you going to think the name Andre?
yeah, just to see if that has any reaction.
Oh, there is a reaction. And it's different. I'll need you both to give me a focus roll.
Okay.
Focus. Jerry, I hate your forbidden focus rolls.
I'm sorry.
I have a 5. Right.
Oh, God.
Well,
There goes Mira.
I have a 5, guys.
don't worry, this is my highest stat. Well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
It's not anger that you feel. Ikani, you managed to hold it back, but you, Mira, you feel this desperation of being pulled away. Of being lost.
Did you love him?
Feeling just swells even more.
I'm so sorry that this happened to you.
Do you want us
I'm
to
sorry.
bring you to him?
There's a bit of... It still craves blood, but as you suggest this, there's this hint of wanting it. Yes.
If you love him as much as we can feel you did, he needs to know that you didn't just abandon him. He needs to know what happened to you.
And with
I've
that,
already reached out to him. He knows you didn't leave him, not from your own volition. He knows you still love him.
first, you see that redness, that anger faltering just a second, then bursting back. And still craving revenge. And with that, you feel a sense of urgency, as if this effigy is begging you to leave. And with that, we go back to the group.
I suggest we go back to normal chat. We will not give in to them.
We don't deal with terrorists.
Hello.
Hello.
Why didn't you join us?
Because
That's
you were
betrayal.
split.
Y'all were
That's
spread out.
betrayal.
Mutiny! Mutiny, I say! Let me just fetch mode as well.
Nope.
Hello!
I'm
So,
gonna start walking.
Wow.
are you still holding...
Yes.
Okay. All of you, give me an awareness check, please.
Oof. I think there's grass on the ground, guys. Really interesting. Never seen it in the city.
Guys! Did you not
This
see
flower.
that big red thing? I just noticed it!
Oh shit, there is a prison on top of the thing. Oh! Yeah.
Oh god, people! Do we have mode?
I don't think so.
Me.
Let me ping the small sheer ball.
Hey, Jerry?
Anyway, Ikni, you, like, Mira and Indy definitely don't
Grass.
notice it.
I'm looking at the interesting grass. And there's like a little flower, like a bit more white and yellow. And I was like, oh, I never seen the yellow variant. Okay. It's interesting.
Hark! What lovely
So Mira's-
architecture.
And you can. And Mira is distracted. Well, not distracted, but overwhelmed with emotion for reasons you and Dawn know why.
Definitely. And Ikni, you start hearing hissing and growling and snapping of jaws and claws. And it's getting closer.
There's beasties coming.
What? Where?
What direction?
North. Well, all around you, but mostly north.
They're everywhere, but the most are north.
Let's go south.
I'm gonna keep walking. Mirai, are you coming?
Mira's just kind of holding eye contact with the effigy. And just kind of has. I think she has the ring, right?
She does.
Or does
I have the
Ikki
ring.
Oh no, Ikane is ring, right?
I have everything.
I look at Ikane and souvenir.
Then I guess she
You have
has
to
like a.
return them.
Are you going to carve out something like from before?
No, she does not have ice powers.
Curious.
I guess Mira just has a death grip on the scrap of cloth that she had shown the thing a moment prior, and she's just like, we'll find who did this to you.
Yes, we do.
promise you.
We have to.
She's not talking to you.
I know.
I promise you that, and you will get your blood. And then with that, she's going to turn and follow.
Okay. Shall we wait a second for Kat to come back? Because I think we still don't
Sure.
have Kat.
Sure. Sure. I'm thinking about something stupid.
Oh god.
No,
What
it's
do you
not, it's
have
not.
in mind?
I have the interview tomorrow, and a friend invited me to a D&D game starting at midnight for ending at 4 a.m.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I'm going to respond to you with the most DM answer that you can ever have. Are you sure you want to do that?
No. I probably
Fair.
won't. Even though it's like in the afternoon, I still don't want to like tempt fate.
If it's in the
What- what if-
afternoon...
What if I rolled natural 1? You have to always like, count for it.
I mean, of course, dealing with adult stuff is always better. Like, it's always good to be prepared for that, but if it's in the afternoon, it's not a bad thing. To remember, we are on stream, though, so this is all recorded. Ow! Ow! Fucking hell! Ow!
Which one?
Run
I'll
everyone.
give you a wild guess.
Lucifer.
Yes.
Living up to his namesake.
Is the one that likes to climb around people and just jump you whenever you're doing something else. Like, earlier I was drinking some coke and it just jumped on my chest. Ow. This is not a good day for me being not in pain.
I have about 15 more minutes
Mm,
because I have to get up early tomorrow morning to give camp.
understandable. So, I will say at this
But
point...
next week I can go late.
Okay. I suppose shall we just close the session here for now and have a little chat, perhaps?
Sure.
Can do.
Okay. So, for about the people in the street, Lucifer, can you not play with my printer with your paws, please? See, this is a problem of having touchpad, like touchscreen printers, and cats.
Oh, yeah.
Cats' paws work on screens.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think that my car needs an alignment. I think I'm going to put it in neutral.
Your car needs an alignment?
Yeah, I think it's going to be neutral. New.
A
Oh,
D&D alignment.
oh
Yeah.
god. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you asshole. Oh, no. Why? Oh.
So I think we found our bard.
No, just casting Tasha's Hideo Slapper.
It was hideous, I can give you that. So, thoughts on this session?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It was
How
Yes, I
much,
do have thoughts.
how much do you like the session? Yes. For all of you in chat, if you want to ask us something or tell us something, we are all ears. We are ready to answer the question. We can do a little 15 minutes anyway.
I'm back.
Welcome back! Just in time for closing statements. Kat, yeah, because Don has to go in about 10 minutes, so we're stopping the session. Kat,
Yeah.
I need you to roll me an awareness check, please.
Hey, what?
Awareness.
Get back. I was forced to do this shit. Doing something. Yeah. Okay. So I need to roll. Because then I have to go back to doing this. If I sound like a dick, a little bit angry.
Oh, how so? What happened?
I don't want to be a dick.
You're not a dick. You're never a dick. Don't worry.
Just trying to get back and. Moving on. Where? Oh,
There we go.
Also-
I gotta go back.
Did you read the joke I posted in the general chat earlier?
I did. I just didn't want to
He-
dignify it with a response. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It takes on a second meaning for me, Don, and Jerry
It does.
because of
Yes.
what happened in our D&D session on Friday.
Oh.
And if only.
So, which one?
Indy posted a joke into the chat earlier where the punchline was the party pooper. And I told told them that that punchline takes on the second meaning for you, me, and Jerry.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can tell you another joke.
Please.
Okay, so a guy tries to get to work, and there's like a huge traffic line, and he has to wait. And when after work, when he goes to the store, then just there's a huge line on the counter. He has to wait again, and then he just tries to I don't know, just get home again. Again, there's a huge line, and then he goes to a party, and he wants to go for some punch, and there was no punchline.
Oh god.
Is what I know that as one of those really ones that you can really just drag out as long as you
Yeah.
want, just keep
Yeah.
adding steps in between it.
Yeah.
I was like, you've done such a good job. I was wondering if something happened. Like if you didn't remember it or something. I was like, oh my god, there's really going on about this, isn't it? Oh, you dick. Anyways, if people don't have any questions or anything else, I would say that we can close the stream here. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching. If you have any sort of questions or anything, please. There is my email, there is my Twitter, and you can direct them at me. Anything else if you want to? I'm not going to do the whole follow and shit because we're not at that point yet. But we'll see if next week we will do another stream and continue with this. And eventually we will have there will be a stream campaign. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
But that's going to be when it's ready, as they say. Anyone else want to say anything?
I want to
Okay,
say that
awesome.
we need to tell more jokes.
More jokes, yes. Rage. Rage. Rage, rage, rage.
Rage.
Not rage.
Bye bye.
Rage.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
Good night, people.
Good night.
Alright.